Hello, everyone. So last night, at about half one, 2 o'clock in the morning, pigs everywhere. There was like a whole pack of them. I don't know what a pack of pigs is called. What's a pack of pigs called? Like a herd of pigs. I don't know. I've no idea. I'm gonna have to Google that one. There was like a pack of pigs, just around, not literally around my tent, but they were around. I woke up to hear like all of these noises, and I opened the tent, flicked on the light, and I heard them scatter. There must have been at least, I don't know, 10 of them, something like that. I could hear them scattering in all different directions. So I felt a bit uneasy then. I couldn't relax. I had got my slingshot out. I'll show you that quickly. This is my slingshot here. And I've got these little, I don't know, I think they made out of clay. Got these like little clay ball bearings here. So I had that. I got my knife anyway, and I've got like a spear made out of like a long stick. So I made a bit of noise, turned my light on, they all ran away, thankfully. Um, but I'm gonna go back now um, in conversation, and I'm gonna tell you the first time I was made homeless. First time I was made homeless, I think I was 21, 22, and it was my mother that actually made me homeless. Um, this was an awkward one. I'd never lived with my mum before. Basically, I'd been raised by my dad and my nan. This was the first time of me living with my mother. Um, I just I'd been living in Bognor Regis, um, working and living there, and then my job had come to an end. I had nowhere to go, so I moved to Bedford to stay with my mum. She had like a little house in Queen's Park. I went to go and stay with my mum there. First time I lived with my mum, like I said. Um, and she had a bit of a drinking problem. She used to drink quite a lot, and she used to smoke as well. So she would smoke and drink. She doesn't do either of them anymore, which is good. But she used to smoke and drink quite a lot, which used to make her a bit volatile. So I remember one day I was sitting in the living room on a computer. I think I was doing a CV or something like that, trying to look for a new job. And she was rummaging in like the cupboard underneath the stairs, which was behind me. And this is where she used to keep all of her alcohol. And she was looking for something. She was looking for a tequila bottle. She couldn't find it. So she started accusing me of stealing the tequila, which I hadn't. And she just lost her shit and started punching me in the back of the head whilst I was sitting there watching the working on the computer. So I was sitting there like, what the fuck? Now I'm being attacked for something I know nothing about. I didn't even know she had a bottle of tequila. I don't know what you're talking about at all. I'm not a drinker. I don't really drink. So I'm not even going to take a bottle of tequila anyway. Anyway, she lost her shit, started beating me up. I went to protect myself. Didn't hit her. Swear on God, swear on my children's life, never hit her. Just tried to protect myself. I think the most I'd done was grabbed her wrists, and I was just like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, get off of me!" She didn't like that because women don't like it when you defend yourself or protect yourself in any way, shape, or form. They just want to be able to batter you, and for you to just stand there and take it, which is absolutely ridiculous, nonsensical. So yeah. Anyway, my mother called the police on me and told the police that she didn't want me in her house anymore and to have me removed. Now, the police weren't happy about this because they were like, well, what's he actually done? Oh, he's done nothing. He's just had an argument with me. I don't want him here anymore. Seems a bit excessive, Can you not just calm down a little bit and then let him back in? Nah, fucking, I don't want him here anymore. Get him out. So then the police had to forcefully remove me from my mother's house. But I had nowhere to go. I'd just moved to Bedford. I didn't even know the area. So I ended up sleeping on a bench in a park. I think I had a bag of stuff and I had my phone, and I fell asleep on a bench in a park. I remember getting a phone call from my sister at like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. I can't remember. It was quite late. And my sister was like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I'm sleeping on a bench in a park." And she was like, "What? Why? Fucking get your ass over to my house now. You can stay there." Now, she had a flat of her own, but she had a boyfriend, so she used to spend all of her time at her boyfriend's house. So her flat was just empty and vacant most of the time. So she was just like, "Look, Gary, you can stay at my place until you get yourself together and you can get your own place." Thank you, Emma. So first time I was made homeless was by my mother, a woman, obviously. But then I was saved by a woman as well, my sister. So swings and fucking roundabouts. The next time I was homeless, I'll tell you about that in the next story. It gets more and more tragic every time, unfortunately.